breathing session. Get ourselves set up for the day. We're going to be working on releasing any tightness and tension in the body so that we can breathe more efficiently. And then we're going to do a little bit of more of an intentional stress breath just to get the energy activated. With any more stressful breath work, then if you are pregnant, if you've got any cardiovascular issues, high blood pressure or anything like that, just really go careful with any of the stronger intentional stressors on the breath. In fact, if you're pregnant, avoid any of the intentional stressors on the breath, but we'll just do that at the end of the session. Okay, I'm going to jump on the other camera. And we'll start off just by knocking, so rotating the spine, a little bit of bend in the knees, a little bit of give in the knees, tall through the spine, driving from the hips and the waist, and then just letting the arms relax, shoulders relax, upper back relax. Mobilizing the spine, energizing the spine to create space in the ribs, to breathe efficiently. And our breath with this is just natural, lips lightly together. If it feels comfortable, just rest the tongue gently on the roof of the mouth. Jaw relaxed, face relaxed. And now as we're rotating, the front arm just comes up. You just create a light fist and it just taps just under the collarbone. Just visualize the top of each of your lungs. So you're just giving a gentle tap. That back arm still taps on the back of the body. Just breathing easy in and out through the nose. And then front arm creates sort of like a cup with the hand, and that just taps on the shoulders, creating vibration, getting the blood flowing and releasing any tightness or tension in the shoulders. Still with the breath, easy, soft, in and out through the nose. Come back down to just below the collarbone, to chest. Driving from the hips and the waist. Shoulders relaxed. And then back down to belly. And then slow it down. Just spiraling the arms in front and behind you. Again, driving from the hips and the waist, but nice, slow, flowing movements. And then to standing. Just checking in with your grounding, your feet connected to the ground, lifting and lengthening from the crown, so that lightness in the spine, in the upper body, strength through the hips and into connection with the ground. Step back out. Spinal cord breathing. This time we'll coordinate the breath with the movement. So a little bit of more bend in the knees. As we extend and open up, we let the breath just pour into the body, so in through the nose. And as we flex and come up, curl ourselves into that little ball, we just breathe out through the nose. Now the breathing is soft, so we don't need to pull in more air than we need. We don't need to hear the breath. But let's just go with the breath in and breath out. And breath in. And don't necessarily follow my count. So go with the breath. Go with what you feel comfortable in your breath. So we shouldn't feel as if we're running out of breath or if we're struggling with the breath. The breath should be easy, smooth, just as our movements are easy and smooth. We're not forcing or straining. Breathing in as we open up and extend the body. And breathing out as we tuck the pelvis and curl up into a little ball. Visualize pouring all of that fresh energy into the body as you breathe in. And then as you breathe out, letting go and releasing, clearing. Two more. And then take a stand. Balance again. Just let yourself come back to balance. Let the breath settle. We'll do a little bit of self massage. So we'll start with the head and fingers. So we're going to create tapping just gently all over the skull. When we're doing self-massage, just as you would be doing if you're going for a massage, is you are just stimulating blood flow. We can help lymphatic drainage, particularly when you're working on the head and the sinuses. That's really, of course, helpful for opening up the sinuses, which makes you breathe more easily in and out through the nose. So we're just going all over, get every little bit of your scalp. And then you can get your thumbs into the back bit just underneath the skull there. You get those tight bits there quite often, and just gently circle your thumbs. Small circles. As you do this, you can again lift and lengthen the spine and the neck and lift through the crown of the head. You might find one side is a little bit tighter, a little bit more tender than the other. So just gently massage. We're not hammering away. And then you can create small circles again with your fingers just gently on the temples. And you may actually feel a little bit more clearing here in the nasal cavities, in the nostrils, as you're doing this massage, this self-massage on the scalp and on the face. Taking your thumbs now under the eyebrows, just push gently under the eyebrows, particularly this bit here in the middle. Again, you might feel a more easeful breath in and out through the nose here. It's all well and good saying we should be nasal breathing or breathing in and out through the nose. If we've got a lot of blockage, then it's more challenging to breathe in and out through the nose. So this self-massage can help. And then you can have a little tap just above the eyebrows. And then you can come down above the cheeks. So you're working into the nasal cavities. Just gently on the cheekbones. And then you can come in to the jaw. So just let the jaw open a little bit and really get into the muscles in the jaw, circular motions with the fingers. Again, another thing when we're focusing on breathing in and out through the nose, what we don't want to do is clench the jaw. So if we think, oh, I can't breathe through my mouth, then you can tend to clench the jaw. So I've had that with a few clients, and myself indeed. When you're running and you start off trying to keep your mouth closed, then the jaw can get tight. And you can just draw the jaw down. It's a good look first thing in the morning. Good. And then do full body shake, but really think about the jaw relaxing. So let the heels hit into the ground, let the shoulders relax, let the back of the head relax. So the base of the cranium, that cranial base, the jaw, let everything relax. Just let the jaw go, let the shoulders go, let the head go. And then slow it down. Chest, so knuckles either side of the sternum. So just up and down. This is going to sound really loud with my radio mic there as it comes up there. And as we're doing this, now let's take a fuller breath in through the nose. And sigh out. Ah. So breathing, fuller breath in through the nose. Feel the chest expand, lungs fill, and then release. Let go of any tightness or tension in the body, and also any tightness or tension in the mind or emotional tension. Let's go again, one more breath in. Full breath in, fill the lungs, and good. And then take a rest there. Feel the tingling sensations in the arms perhaps. Feel that awareness in the chest. We're going to do some work down the arms. So you tap from the shoulder, palms out, palms facing up. You're tapping down the inside of the arms. And then you turn the arm round and you tap back up, outside of the arms, and then back into the shoulder. Again, back down the inside of the arms. Arm back up, into the shoulder. One more time on this side, down the inside of the arms. Turn around, back up the outside of the arms, into the shoulder. And then we swap sides, so down the inside. Turn over, back up the outside, into the shoulder, down the inside, turn around, back up the outside, shoulder, like that shoulder bit, really releases tightness there. Then down the inside, up the outside. Let's do one more down the inside, up the outside. And then rest there. Again, just take a moment to feel the flow, tingling sensations through the arms. Back to the knuckles, either side of the spine, so not on the lower back, but either side of the spine. So you come up to kidney area and then up and down the spine, up and down the side of the spine, just gently tapping. And take a few fuller breaths in now, so you're breathing into this area here, into the kidney area, just full, slow, easy breaths. And then just breathe out. Just like blowing a candle out. So full breath in. And just up and down. One more breath, full breath in. And bring the fist now into the glutes. I've got my camera pack there, my mic pack there, so I can't do that one, but the glute there. Into the glutes. Tapping into your glutes. And then we can come down the side and the back of the legs. Bending the knees when you need to bend the knees. Then come up on the inside of the legs. A little bit of knocking in the hips. Again, this vibration is great for getting blood flow, getting your energy to flow around the body. Warming up. Let's go back around. So back into lower back, glutes, down the back and the outside of the legs, coming up the inside of the legs, into the hips. One more time, down the back, up and down kidney, up and down the lower back, glutes, and then outside of the legs, back and outside of the legs. Come up the inside of the legs. Into the hips. Full breath in and full breath in and then gently just on the belly, knocking on the belly, relaxing and softening the belly. Relaxing and softening the hips. And slow it down. I want you to get that idea of when we're taking a fuller breath in, it's not a stressful fuller breath in. So I'm not going and pulling everything up. It's really taking your time just to expand the ribs, expand the chest, expand the diaphragm. So all of this stuff that we're doing in opening up the rib cage, opening up the chest, is allowing the space for that breath when you just let that full breath come in. If we tight here, if we tight in the spine, and you take a fuller breath, then everything comes up here. We start sort of pulling everything up vertically rather than thinking of horizontally and breathing in sort of like that 360 degree of opening up and expanding the body. So it doesn't have to be a full stressful breath in. Good. Shake out the legs. And now we'll do a little practice which is deliberately stressing the body. To really activate the diaphragm. When we're just breathing out, naturally the diaphragm just moves softly, efficiently. This practice, we're going to activate the diaphragm. As I say at the beginning, if you've got any cardiovascular issues, if you're pregnant, then please don't do this exercise, or just do a really gentle version of it. If you have any issues that you're concerned about, please don't do this exercise if you're pregnant. So we'll go into a position where you're just resting your hands on top of your thighs. So if you watch me from the side there, I'm about to catch a ball or something like that. And what we'll do is we'll do 10 breaths, deliberately breathing fuller breaths and deliberately pulling the diaphragm up. So using these upper abdominal muscles, lower and upper abdominal muscles, to push the air out. So if you imagine blowing a candle out, we'll just do one now. Breathe in through the nose, and then you go. So you're going a really sharp, and as you do that, you're pulling in the diaphragm. So it's a normal breath in through the nose, and then a breath out. But we'll do 10 of those in succession. So you're resting on the thighs. So we'll breathe in and then the next one we do a full breath in and a long breath out. Really extended exhale, a little bit of a pause, a little bit of a squeeze here. Then breathe normally and a slow roll up. Slow roll up. Come up to standing. And then very soft, easy, really breathing where you're breathing in, breathing out. In, out, in, out, and then just come up to a comfortable standing position. So there's a real contrast in what we're doing there. We're doing an intentional stress breath, those 10 breaths, just really activating the diaphragm, really using that forced exhale, if you like. And then to counterbalance that, we're calming the breath by doing some nice, easy, smooth breaths with the arm circles. Everybody good with that? Hopefully. Let's do it again. So step back out, resting on the thighs. You're looking ahead, so we're not dropping down like this. You've got a nice, strong spine here, looking ahead. We'll go for 10 again. So full breath in through the nose and that last one, we squeeze it all out. Squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. Little pause of the breath there. And then a slow roll up. Really take your time coming up. We don't want to be feeling dizzy. Coming up to standing. And then contrasting that energizing breath with light, slow breaths. Go at your own comfortable pace with this as well. So you're breathing in and out. But this should be really calming, easy, effortless breathing. So if you need to go a little bit quicker on this, then do go a little bit quicker in terms of the movement. But the key is to keep it smooth, almost like effortless breath. And then just take a moment. Come back to standing. And step the feet together. Pop your hands over your lower abdomen. And if it's comfortable for you, just close your eyes. Just to finish off our practice with that bamboo in the wind. So just allowing the body to naturally balance and unwind. And then when you're ready, take a breath in. Pull a breath in, open your eyes. Step your feet back out. Have a little shake or a stretch or whatever feels good for you at the end of this session. So there we're deliberately creating what is called hormetic stress on the body to actually then create an adaptation. But we are counterbalancing that, or we're balancing that with that really relaxing, easy breathing. So it's a bit like if you were running and doing interval training, you do a little bit of a sprint, but you also recover. So you balance that with recovery. So you're doing energizing breath, recovery, energizing breath, recovery. Brilliant, great session, everybody. Good to see you all as always. If you've got any questions, please do leave them on Facebook or on the training portal. Thank you for your time and attention, and I will see you all hopefully on Thursday for a little bit more movement. Have a good day. Take care. Cheers. Bye-bye. Bye. Bye.